I think it comes to nobody's surprise that Minecraft has its fair share of glitches, but what you may not know is that Minecraft Legacy Edition also has its own unique glitches. When I say Legacy, I mean the Xbox 360, PS3, and Wii U additions to Minecraft, along with the other versions of Minecraft that are in the Legacy version of the game. And I'm going to be showing you all the glitches that I know of in this video. So, enjoy. So for this first glitch, you want to have a sword and a block of your choice. You put the block into an item frame and then have the block in your inventory. And holding the sword, you want to push the pick block button and the drop button at the same time. And then once you do that, you want to pick up the sword and swap the block and the sword together in the inventory. And then you want to go over to like any flat surface or something and just start breaking a bunch of blocks and going through the holes of the blocks that you've broken. Now on your screen it just looks normal, but on somebody else's screen it looks like you're just going through the walls. Now the effect only works when you're playing online with someone, so if you're on split screen the effect won't work and it'll just look like you're breaking a bunch of blocks and going through literally nothing. Alright, so this next glitch is the same glitch except you put the bow in the item frame and have the fishing rod in your hand. Pick block and drop and then pick up the fishing rod that's on the ground and then just start spamming the fishing rod. You see, a bunch of arrows will start flying out, and since there's no cooldown for the fishing rod, it's just gonna start spamming the arrows. So I think this next one's by far the funniest in my opinion. If you have something like a skeleton head, for example, and you place it down, there's one frame where the skull is invisible. And on that frame, you want to hit the pick block button, and that will clone the head, but it'll be invisible. Now if you're wearing a skin that has like a weirdly shaped head, like if it has like horns on it or if your head's like really tall, that will either get rid of those horns or it will make your head disappear. This is because whenever you're wearing a head or something, if it has like extra stuff like horns for example, or like a beak if it's like a chicken skin or whatever, it'll actually get rid of those. So you can just have the head on normally without like anything sticking out of the head. And because things on the head disappear, since the skeleton head is invisible, you can actually see what's going on inside the head that is invisible. Now let's move on to the glitches where I don't even know how they happen, they just did randomly. This first one being what you're seeing on screen. So I was playing split screen on an online world and I left to go do something. I came back and the second guy it looked like he had died, but it could still like move around and stuff, and it's like jittering. In the death animation, your character just goes sideways and stuff, but here it's just like jittering back and forth, you know? Alright, this next clip does have heavy strobe lights, so if you can't take that, if you're like epileptic or something, then either turn your head away or skip to this time. Now what I do know is that this glitch isn't entirely new. Here's a clip of June 2018 that you can clearly see what's going on. But yeah, I don't know how this glitch works, I don't know how it happens, but you know, it just did. Oh, and if you turn your head away because of the strobe lights, you can turn back now. Alright, so for this last one, I don't know how exactly this happens again, but pretty much this photo was taken by my friend Assassin, and in the battle mode lobby you could see there that some of the grass and some of the leaves on the tree there are for some reason white. Now in Bedrock Edition, whenever you're in a snowy biome, sometimes the trees would become white, but you never see that on the Legacy Console Edition, so maybe those leaves are planned to be added later. However, there is another color that appeared in the middle of a Stampy video. As he walks over past that slow section, you can see that the ground and leaves are brown instead of, you know, green and stuff. So I don't know how it happens, but it just does, you know, and you can't do anything about it. So, in conclusion, Minecraft has a ton of glitches, and some are pretty funny, but others are pretty interesting, you know. But yeah, I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Yeah, bye.